All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to today's training. Um, this one is about focus again. Focus hacks, quick techniques to regain clarity and stay on track. So I'm Cindy Baker. I'm a keynote speaker and a coach, and I specialize in helping entrepreneurs and creative professionals overcome overcome distractions, and manage their focus and their energy. I'm a productivity coach and ADHD specialist. So if you've ever found yourself staring at your to-do list, feeling overwhelmed, or getting stuck in distractions instead of focusing on what matters, you're in the right place. So today I'm going to share some practical ADHD-friendly focus hacks that really work for anybody who's looking to regain clarity and stay on track. So grab a notebook, pencil, and let me know in the chat if you are here live. Let me know where you're tuning in from. And if you are watching the replay, let me know that as well. There's a delay. A lot of times I don't see the comments as they post, but I do circle back around and read those later. So let's dive right in. So why do we lose focus? Let's talk about that to start with. Before we get into the hacks, let's talk about why we lose focus in the first place. Because it's not just about distractions around us, it's also about how our brain works. We've got things like stress and decision fatigue, even clutter, physical or digital, can overwhelm our minds. But here's the good news. You can train your brain to focus better. It's not about willpower. It's about having the right strategies. And that's what we're going to explore today. So you ready? All right. Focus hack number 1, the brain dump. I've mentioned this before. It really works. When your brain feels cluttered, it's hard to focus. So one quick fix, this is easy to do, is the brain dump technique. And you just take a blank sheet of paper, blank notebook, and or open a notes app, whatever, and write down or type out every thought, every task, every worry, everything you want to make sure you don't forget that's swirling around in your mind. It doesn't even have to be organized. You just write, you get it all out of your brain onto paper, and don't worry about organizing it. Once it's out of your head, then you go back and you prioritize the top 2 to 3 things that you need to focus on right away. And this simple act clears mental space, and it makes it easier to concentrate on what's important, because then you don't feel like you've got to remember all these things because you have them down on paper. And there's some relief there. All right, focus hack number 2, the 5-minute rule. Getting started is often the hardest part, especially when the task feels overwhelming, like we said. So the 5-minute rule is what comes into play here. Commit to working on a task for just 5 minutes. I know I'm a productivity coach and I'm telling you to work on something for just 5 minutes, but there's a method to my madness. So set a timer and give it your all for 5 minutes. Once the timer goes off, then you decide if you want to stop or keep going. Most of the time you'll find the momentum carries you forward, but it's okay if you stop because that's all you agreed to do, right? So there's no guilt. And it's a great trick for beating procrastination. So try that out and let me know how it works for you. All right, focus hack number 3 is the distraction audit. Distractions are everywhere, but not all of them are really obvious. So that's why it's important to do a quick distraction audit. And what you do is you identify your top 3 distractions, like maybe it's social media, email, noise. Choose one distraction to eliminate or minimize. And you can do that, and depending on what the distraction is, you can do that a lot of different ways. You can use tools like app blockers, noise canceling headphones, scheduled email checks to regain control. But reducing distractions is key to staying on track. So you have to do that. Focus hack number 4, energy alignment. We've been talking about this all month. Did you know that your energy levels fluctuate throughout the day? You are not a machine. You have energy cycles. So aligning your task with your energy can boost focus. Identify your peak productivity hours. As we said before, are you a morning person or do you hit your stride in the afternoon? By now you should have been thinking about this and have a good idea. Schedule your most important or challenging tasks during those peak times, and then save the routine or less demanding tasks for when your energy dips. That way you're working with your brain, not against it. This is why I don't do these trainings in the late afternoon. That's not my energy cycle, right? So putting it all together, let's recap. First, you're going to start with a brain dump to clear all that mental clutter. Get everything out of your head onto paper or onto an app, and use the 5-minute rule to overcome procrastination. Brain dump, pick 2 to 3 things, pick one of them and do it for 5 minutes. And then perform a distraction audit to minimize focus breakers. Align your tasks with your energy levels to maximum efficiency. That's it. These hacks are simple but powerful. These are things that you can do. Even if you have ADHD like me. The key is consistency. Pick one to try today and see if it works for you. You know, small changes can lead to big results over time. And it's just like when you throw a rock into a pond and the ripples go out very wide. One small change can make a difference. So thank you for joining me today. If you found these tips helpful, let me know in the comments, or share this with somebody who might benefit. Subscribe, like, share. You know, remember, focus isn't about being perfect. It's about progress over perfection. Now, if you want to dive deeper into mastering focus and productivity, that's my jam. I would love to talk to you about my coaching program, Focus to Fortunes, and you can just reach out to me. We'll jump on Zoom, and I can find out what your needs are and see if I have a workshop or a coaching program that might fit and help you out. There's no obligation to meet with me. It's a free exploratory call. You can also email me at cindy@cindybakercoaching.com. And again, I'm Cindy Baker. I'm a keynote speaker. I'm a coach, ADHD specialist, productivity coach. And if you like tips like this, then follow me. I usually do a training once a week. So stay tuned for more tips. And as always, keep thriving, and I will see you next time.